Imagine working your whole life, saving every dollar you could, and then one day, realizing the plan you've trusted for decades might not protect you anymore. That's exactly what happened to Carl and Diane from Fort Myers, Florida. They had nearly $740,000 in their 401k when something caught their eye, a quiet shift happening in retirement planning that no one was talking about until now. And what they discovered could change how you look at retirement forever. Here's the thing. Most people still believe that a traditional retirement account, invested mostly in stocks and mutual funds, is the safest way to grow their nest egg. That belief made sense for decades. But we're not in those decades anymore. Just look at the headlines. U.S. national debt surpasses $34 trillion. Federal Reserve signals more rate cuts, despite sticky inflation. China dumps record levels of U.S. treasuries. That last one might not mean much at first glance, but it's a warning siren for anyone with a retirement account tied to the stock market. When foreign countries start losing faith in U.S. debt, that spells trouble for your dollar and the value of everything your retirement is built on. That's when Carl and Diane started digging. They weren't financial experts. Carl was a retired contractor. Diane worked in the local school district. But they were smart. They asked, if the dollar loses value, what's our backup plan? A friend told them about something called a gold IRA. Now, before you tune out, this isn't some internet gimmick or free silver pitch. Carl and Diane didn't go all in. They didn't liquidate everything. What they did do was take a portion of their 401k, about $310,000, and rolled it into a self-directed gold IRA. Why? Because gold has historically held value through inflation, market crashes, and yes, even dollar devaluation. Carl said something that stuck with me. I didn't move to gold to get rich. I moved to gold so I wouldn't get poor. And here's the thing. Their journey started from the same free resource we're offering you right now. You see, this shift in retirement thinking isn't about chasing returns. It's about protecting what you've already earned. You worked hard for your savings. You sacrificed to build your retirement, but no one else is going to protect it. Not the banks, not the government, and certainly not Wall Street. And you don't need to be a financial expert to understand your options. That's why we created a free gold IRA guide and a no obligation call where you can get one-on-one education with a real human being. No pressure, no pushy sales, no strings, just honest answers. If you're an American retiree with $100,000 or more in an IRA or 401k, this is your moment to learn what Carl and Diane learned, because the rules of retirement are changing, quietly but fast. And if you wait until the next crisis hits, whether it's inflation, a market correction, or a geopolitical event, it may be too late to reposition safely. You deserve to retire with peace of mind, to know that your savings are protected not just for you, but for the next generation too. So, take the first step. Click the link, get the free guide, and schedule your quick educational call. It could be the most important conversation you'll have about your future. Carl and Diane made their move quietly. Now it's your turn.